Thomas and friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the island of Sodor.
The important switch mechanic. There are railway lines all over the island of Sodor. The railway runs from the docks right across the countryside. So there are lots of signals. They help the other engines stay safe as they go about their work. All the engines have favorite jobs. Gordon likes pulling the express. He thinks it's the most important job on the island. And Gordon likes feeling important. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Gordon. Gordon, the points is broken, says Sir Topham Hatt, and a porter mechanic is coming to fix it. You are to collect them from Marin Station. Then you must take them to the points as quickly as possible. Don't worry, sir, huffed Gordon. I'll get them to the points for you. And Gordon steamed out of Tim's sheds. Gordon steamed to Marin. All the other engines were stuck. They couldn't go anywhere till the points were fixed. Hurry up, Gordon, called James. They all have to wait as Gordon took Grandria along the express line. I'm an important engine, collecting an important passenger, he puffed grandly. Gordon felt very proud. Gordon puffed into Marin Station. He saw a passenger who was carrying a toolbox waiting on the platform. He must be the important mechanic, thought Gordon. Get in quickly, please. And a man with a toolbox climbed on board. Wait, said the station master. There are more passengers coming and boarding the bus. I can't wait, said Gordon. I have a very important passenger on board. I have to leave now. And he left. Gordon puffed proudly along, but he didn't know that the man with the toolbox was a mechanic. or that Bertie the bus had brought the mechanic with all the other passengers. They were still waiting on the platform. "Oh no," said the mechanic. "I missed my train. How will I ever fix the points now?" Gordon rattled past Donald. Then he climbed past Douglas. "Important engine coming through," chuffed Gordon. This made Douglas very cross. But the man with the toolbox was having a wonderful time. He was the only passenger. And he didn't have to stop at any other station. At last, Gordon arrived at the broken points. Thomas was there waiting for him. "I'm glad you're here," puffed Thomas. "None of the other engines can move until the points were fixed." But the man with the toolbox was very confused. "I'm not the mechanic," said the man. "I'm the carpenter. I thought Gordon was supposed to take me to the docks." "Oh no," said Gordon. "I left the mechanic behind. I'll have to go back and get him." "But you can't reverse back down the express line with the express," said the signalman. Then an idea flew into Thomas's funnel. "Maybe you could go on my line," huffed Thomas. "That is a good idea," said Gordon. "Thank you, Thomas." So Gordon backed down with the express and left the express. Then he steamed on to Thomas's line. When he backed up to the last station, Douglas was blocking his way. "Out of my way," huffed Gordon. "I have the important passenger to collect." "Oh, you can't pass," said Douglas. "I can only go back to the next station. That Donald is in the way." Gordon felt awful. All the engines were stuck, and it was all his fault. "How can I collect the mechanic now?" he said. Then he had an idea. Maybe all the engines could help. So Gordon told Douglas his idea. Then Douglas raced back to tell Donald. "Oh, what a great plan," said Donald. Then Donald raced back to collect the mechanic. Then the mechanic climbed on board. Then Donald chuffed back up the line. Donald left the mechanic at the station. Then Douglas took the mechanic to the next stop, where Gordon was waiting for him. Finally, Gordon took the mechanic to the broken points. The points were soon fixed. And now all the engines can puff through. "Thank you, Gordon," puffed Thomas. "You're a great help." That evening, the railway was back to normal. And Gordon came to thank Donald and Douglas for his help. "Thank you for helping me today," he said. "Even an important engine like me needs help sometimes."
The island of Sodor is a wonderful place. There are lots and lots of engines. Who's that puffing along the track? It's Gordon. Gordon is a great grand engine. He is blue and has the number 4 painted on his tender. Gordon is one of the strongest engines on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. His special job is pulling the express. Strongest and best, strongest and best, cleanest and fastest, and pulls the express. Gordon wants all the other engines to hear. But one day, Gordon heard something that he hoped none of the other engines could hear. His engine was squeaking. Gordon didn't feel like the most important engine on Sodor anymore. Diesel teased him at the docks. He said Gordon would be sent to the scrapyard. Gordon believed him. Gordon had a special. He had to take children to the docks to catch their boat. Gordon found out that the slower he went, the less he squeaked. So Gordon went slower and slower. Sir Topham Hatt was on board. He wanted to know why the fastest engine on the railway was going so slowly. This made Gordon very unhappy. So Gordon decided it didn't matter if he was going to be scrapped. He would make his last journey the fastest he had ever puffed. Gordon's pistons pumped, and his boiler bubbled. He squeaked, rattled, and rolled into the docks. But Gordon didn't mind. The children were on time for their boat. And Sir Topham Hatt didn't scrap Gordon. He sent him to the repair yard. Gordon knew he was an important engine. And Gordon likes to feel important. Across the island and back again, on time, he would set a new record. Gordon was excited. Gordon saw how sick Henry was. Gordon didn't feel important anymore. And he didn't feel happy. He felt bad. About helping his friend. And if an engine is in trouble, Gordon will be there to help. That's why it feels good to be Gordon. Here are some dots. There are lots of engines on the Sodor Railway. If we join these dots, it will make the shape of one of them. Can you guess which engine it is? Off we go. There's the funnel. It's a tall one. And the dome? It's a large dome, isn't it? There's the cab and the coal tender. Do you know which engine this is yet? Here are the wheels. And there are the buffers. It looks like a little engine, but it's an important one. That's right, it's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Thomas is arriving at his favorite station. But today, Thomas knows that something about the station has changed. Can you help Thomas find out what it is? Take a look. What's new about the station today? Is it the benches? No, the benches aren't new. The benches were at the station yesterday. What else could be new at the station? What about those posters? No, the posters aren't new. The posters were at the station yesterday. Thomas is sure something has changed. What else could be new? What about those hanging baskets? There were no hanging baskets at the station yesterday. That's right, Thomas. You found out what's new at the station today. It's the hanging baskets. Thomas thinks the station looks even prettier than yesterday.